Every major breakthrough in human history, from controlling fire to landing on the moon, started with the exact same motion of the human mind. Not with an answer, but with a question. We live in a universe governed by cause, effect, and continuous discovery. But what drives that discovery? Today we are breaking down the mechanics of curiosity. Asking and answering. What are they? Why do we rely on them to survive? And how do they fit together? Let us start with the foundation. Asking is the intentional act of expressing an inquiry, request, or hypothesis to elicit information, guidance, action, or dynamic response from another mind or system. To truly grasp what asking does, consider its core dimensions. First, asking is the primary catalyst for human cognition, shifting the brain from passive reception into active investigation. Second, it functions as an intentional admission of a boundary in current understanding, combined with an impulse to expand beyond it. Third, far beyond mere spoken or written words, asking encompasses gestures, mathematical hypotheses, and experimental design. Fourth, it directs focus and structures reality by determining which variables matter and which can be set aside. And fifth, through asking, individuals bridge isolated consciousnesses, creating a shared architecture of collective knowledge and social connection. So, why is asking non-negotiable for human beings? Why can we not just observe in silence? First, cognitive necessity and survival. Humans are born with limited instinctive data compared to other animals. We survive by mapping our environment. Asking is the tool we use to update our mental model of reality, assess risks, and adapt to changing conditions. Second, the acceleration of innovation. Every technological and cultural advance is an answer to a question. If we never ask, why does this happen? Or, what if we tried this instead? Progress stalls completely. Asking breaks cognitive inertia. Third, social cohesion and empathy. Humans are deeply social beings. We cannot read minds. Asking questions like, how do you feel, or what do you need, is the bedrock of trust, negotiation, and community building. And fourth, self-awareness and growth. Internal inquiry is how consciousness evaluates itself. Asking, who am I, or was I wrong, drives psychological maturity and personal accountability. Without asking, we remain trapped in automatic behavior. Now, let us talk about the second half of the equation, the answer. An answer is a response, resolution, or reaction that seeks to fulfill, resolve, or address the premise established by a question. The connection between asking and answering is not a static one-way street. It is an iterative loop. Questions shape the answer. You cannot get a meaningful answer without a framed question. The precise shape, scope, and quality of an answer are predetermined by how the question was asked. Ask a vague question, get a vague answer. Ask a precise question, reveal a precise truth. Furthermore, answers birth new questions. An answer is rarely a final destination. It is usually a new vantage point. When physics answered how atoms were structured, it immediately spawned questions about quantum mechanics. Answers resolve immediate ambiguity, while revealing deeper layers of complexity. Together, asking provides direction, while answering provides resolution. They form a self-correcting feedback mechanism that drives science, philosophy, technology, and daily human conversation. Answers give us certainty, but questions give us direction. A world full of answers without questions is stagnant. A world of questions without answers is chaotic. It is the continuous dance between the two that keeps human intelligence evolving. So, whatever you are working on today, do not just look for answers. Refine your questions. Keep asking. Keep exploring. See you next time.